Good morning, Carlsbad, and welcome back. We hope you all had an amazing weekend. It's a lovely Monday morning, and we have a great show planned for you today.
That's right, Caden. To start it off, we have a really heartwarming piece on some horses and an important service that they provide, followed by Allison Satars live with Max from ASB to talk about proper behavior for Friday night football games.
We also have Tommy Kelly live with Landon Miller to talk about the live stream this Friday, as well as Zach Metzger live on DeGero out at Buena Vista Park. To close out the show, we have Livy Lewis live on the Magic Window to give you some study tips.
Sounds like a great jam-packed show, so let's get it started. I'm Mina Pashakovich.
And I'm Caden Barnes.
And CHS TV
starts right now. Welcome back. To start off our show, we have a story on Ivy Ranch, which provides a necessary and heartwarming service. Sierra Fessler brings us this piece.
Ivy Ranch is a care and recreational program specifically for children and adults with special needs. So it went from 1 horse to now 25. We went from 2 riders to now we see over 200 a week. And there are over 400 active volunteers in the program. So there's lots of horses touching a lot of lives.
Barn Buddies is a nonprofit therapy program run out of Ivy Ranch in Oceanside, designed to help people with mental and/or physical disabilities through therapy and relationships with horses.
Horses are always looking for friends, support, love, and it's no different from us. We're looking for that too. So you have bonded pairs. People and horses establish relationships and friendships.
Jacob was a rider who had many disabilities, and horseback riding was his only physical activity for the whole week. The horse Jacob was riding had been irritable all week.
I went over and talked to the horse and told him that he needed to get on board because Jacob was here for his ride, and that if he didn't come through, then Jacob wouldn't have that activity. And it was the most amazing thing because after a whole week of that horse being miserable around people and not nice, he came to the gate and had like the perfect attitude and wanted to be out, and it was one of the most delightful rides I've ever seen.
Throughout the 18 years of Barn Buddies, they have not just helped disabled riders, they have also helped the horses, volunteers, and community around them.
I literally think that there have been tens of thousands of people affected by this program, hopefully all positively. That's amazing. To think that you've left a legacy for people to be involved with. It's really incredible.
For CHS TV, I'm Sierra Fessler.
Thank you, Sierra. The theme for this Friday's home football game versus Lawndale is Lancer Luau. Get your Luau t-shirt in the student store for $15 before they sell out.
For our first break in the announcements, we have Allison Satara standing by with Max Methot from ASB to talk about proper fan behavior at football games. Allison?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with Max from Loud Crowd. So Max, how was last Friday's football game?
Oh, it was so fun. Super great to be back on the field. Loved the energy you guys brought. And yeah, I'm pumped for Friday.
Awesome. I've heard a lot of people were excited, but there were some issues that did go down. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened?
Yeah, so this is an important topic because a lot of people I saw were throwing water bottles, kind of hitting people in the head, crowd surfing. Unfortunately, guys, we cannot do that. If we keep on doing it, we're going to have to shut it down. So we need to be safe and we need to be cautious about that stuff for sure.
Yeah, and then what are the consequences for kids who are doing those things?
Yeah, so we already saw repercussions. Usually after the game, we kind of rush the field, have a good fun dance party, but we had to shut that down. And if we keep on doing this, we may have to shut it down completely. So if we want to have this, we got to keep it safe and keep it fun. Although, on a better note, let's go out Friday, keep the energy you guys had up, and yeah, let's be Lawndale.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Matt. Let's make sure we're listening to our Loud Crowd leaders. That way we can have a smooth, fun time at the games. I'm going to send it back to Mina.
Thank you to Allison and Max. Carlsbad, be sure to follow the rules so we can continue to have our awesome Loud Crowd at games. PSAT registration is open for students enrolled at CHS for the test day on Saturday, October 16th. The deadline to register is September 10th, so be sure to see the flyer on School Loop.
CHS TV will be covering varsity football games this year with live cameras and announcers. We will cover 2 men's water polo games in the coming weeks as well. Remember that you can also watch virtually any sporting event that takes place in the Lancer Arena or on the football stadium. See chstv.com for the schedule. Need community service hours? Help out this season at the football concession stand during home games on Thursdays and Fridays. See the school loop for the link to sign up.
Congratulations to Mr. Ogden's, Miss Livingstone's, Miss Valentine's, and Mr. Manzi's third period classes for winning the Friday Spirit Wear contest. For those of you who didn't win, you'll have another opportunity to compete this Friday, so make sure to come out to school decked out in Lancer gear. Any freshmen interested in running for Frosh Class Council should stop by the ASB room in room 5004. The deadline to submit your names for consideration is this Wednesday.
The deadline to pre-order class t-shirts for all classes is this Friday. Stop by the student store to pre-order your shirt before it's too late, because there will not be a reorder. Up next, we have Tommy Kelly, live with Landon Miller, to give us a rundown of Friday's CHS TV live stream for the football game. Tommy, what do you have for us?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live with Landon Miller. He is a producer for the CHS TV live streams. Our live streams are pretty crazy, and he's going to talk a little bit about them. Let's get right into it. Landon, you guys had a live stream last Friday. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We got to get a 7th grader down the field to get really good sound with the mic that we explained on Friday's show, I believe. And we overall just had a really good time. It was really successful, and we hope to have lots more great shows like that one.
Awesome. And how many viewers did you get on that show?
So we had about 1,000 viewers, and that's of the people that couldn't make it to the game and watched at home. So we're really grateful that all of you found out about it and watched it from home because you couldn't be there.
Wow, 1,000 viewers. Must be a really good show to watch. So what games are you guys going to be live streaming?
We're going to be live streaming the football, basketball, and water polo games. All the football games, all the basketball games, but only a few of the water polo games. So we're hoping to make them pretty awesome.
Awesome. And where can you find these live streams?
You can find them on chstv.com. If you can't be at the games, make sure you check them out there.
So that's right, Carlsbad. You can CHS's games from the comfort of your own home with CHS TV live streams. Landon, thank you so much for coming on. Be sure to check out those live streams. Support the high school sports. I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Tommy and Landon, and be sure to tune into our future live streams if you're unable to attend sporting events in person. Juggling Club is meeting in room 7105 for its first meeting of the year this Wednesday, September 1st at lunch. No experience is required, so stop by if you're interested. Speaking of clubs, Women in STEP Club is also meeting tomorrow, August 31st at lunch in room 2009.
As many of you know, CHS TV uses a technology called Dejero with our iPhones to broadcast live anywhere or live from anywhere, and we're about to do that right now. Let's send it over to reporter Zach Metzger live via Dejero at Buena Vista Reservoir Park to talk about this new Carlsbad attraction. Zach?
Good morning, Carlsbad. Just this past Friday, Buena Vista Reservoir Park opened, making it the newest of Carlsbad's 13 community parks. Now, what used to be a reservoir built in 1918 is now a 3-acre park with grassy fields, an ocean view, a playground, and home to more than 30 native plant species. Now, as well as these features, there are shaded picnic tables, as well as benches and a walking loop. Now, the building of this park was passed in March of 2017 through a set of agreements approved by the Carlsbad City Council. Now, if you all are interested in visiting this beautiful park, you can come check it out right off of Buena Vista Way and Arlen Road. Have a safe one, and I'll send it back to Caden at the desk.
Thank you, Zach. Now to close out the show, Livy Lewis is on the magic window with some study tips to get you through the new school year. Livy, what's up?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Livy Lewis here on the Magic Window talking about study tips for you guys for this school year. I know the beginning of the school year can be kind of stressful. You got new teachers, a lot of new classes, so hopefully some of these tips can make your school year a little bit more smoother. And if you're listening, hopefully make you more happy and less stressed for the school year. So to start off, we have time management. This is a really big one. A great way to help with time management is to get a planner and just write everything you have to do during the week down, whether it be sports, extracurricular activities, call Grandma Carol, whatever it is, Carlsbad, make sure you're writing it down so you can see what you have going on throughout your week. And then from there you can see when you have time to do your homework, just so you're staying on top of that. And then as far as studying goes, a great way to take notes is by highlighting the most important parts of your notes, just so when you're going back to study for your tests or just referencing your notes again, you can see the most important parts and just kind of get through it quicker and hit the most important topics. As you can see, this person is using a spiral notebook, which brings me to my next topic of having spiral notebooks for your notes. If you know your class is going to be having a lot of note taking, Spiral Notebook is a great way to just keep it all in one place so you can just grab it, everything's there. And these Spiral Notebooks also make sure that you're not going to be losing any of your notes. So those are another great tip. And then lastly, of course, we have just talking to your teachers. Your teachers are there to help you. They want to help you. And if you have a question, I'm sure they have the answer to it. And if they don't, they'll help you find a way to your answer. So make sure you're just contacting your teachers. I know it can be a little scary, but yeah, make sure you're talking to your teachers. They can help you with whatever you need. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully those study tips help you guys out. And I hope you guys also have a great school year. Now I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Livy, for those tips. Super important to start off the school year on a good note. Just to touch back a little bit on what Allison and Max said earlier, Carlsbad, let's make sure that we're behaving like adults because we almost are adults at these football games. We haven't had football games in a while. It'd be a huge bummer to not have any more music or a loud crowd. I know DJ Solomon's been working super hard getting a good playlist set up, so let's make sure that we're doing it for him and everybody else that wants to have fun.
Of course, and as always, if any of you can't make it to any of the home football games, as well as any other varsity games in the Lancer Arena or in the football stadium, we will be live streaming all those games on chstv.com. To close out our show, reporter Landon Miller captured some beautiful footage of last evening's sunset. Let's roll that, and thanks for watching.
Bye.